the best videos, the best DC flows. Tell a friend, let the people know. The best camera work, DMV shows, rap music, trap music, plus the go-go's. Movie hood, best known, every zip code. Tell a friend, let the world know. MovieHoodTV.com, MovieHoodTV.com, MovieHoodTV.com. Switch your station if it ain't the Movie Hood station. Believe that. Yeah, we out on that note. Got that? MovieHoodTV.com.
Flip switch, big drip, Luke Kane, fly kicks, pack in.
Give me a little drip,
Style,
yeah,
flip switch,
yeah, ooh,
big drip,
ooh, yeah.
Me in my career was like trying to transition from AJ to JusJoose. Like this the kid that they knew that we picked on each other, we played basketball with, like this somebody they grew up with. And to see me like transfer and be on another level, like on a major level, it was like, I think it was the hardest for them to adopt. You feel me? I mean to adapt, but I'm from Oxford, you feel me? If anybody asks, I'm from Oxford, North Carolina.
All right, North Carolina, but we still gonna keep that DMV up in there because
But yeah, I was born in the DMV, like definitely salute to the DMV on game.
shout out to DMV. Now, I know you are no stranger to the DMV. Like you said, you were born here. However, I was first introduced to you a couple years ago when you came down with Frenchie. Shout out Frenchie. Yes, salute.
That's my brother.
Yes, y'all came down and put on one heaven of a show.
Oh yeah, what AR had.
Show. Shout out 36 in Minnesota.
You already know we part of the hood.
I know y'all got kin folks around Minnesota, so yeah, shout out 36 in Minnesota.
Shout out my man Sleep, 36 in Minnesota.
Yes, sir. Shout out Sleep. Definitely shout out Sleep. I kind of want to get into like the OGs. A lot of people say, you know, old heads versus the new rappers or the younger rappers. How do you feel like you were received and you received like positive influence from, like, who are some of the OGs that gave you a positive influence that let you feel like, you know what, I can keep doing this? Or who do you feel stamped you?
OGs put me on, hands down, not even close. Like not even a question thought about it at all. Like the OGs put me on. My first major feature was Pat.
Salute, shout out.
I performed the song in Greensboro, North Carolina, and PT heard it, you feel me? And he was like, yeah, that shit hard. And when I got off stage, bro was like, if you want to do a feature, I'll do a feature for $500. And like, I ain't even gonna cap. At the time, I ain't had a $500 to spend, you feel me?
Gotcha. That's love though.
I finessed it though. I hit him, was like, yo, let me get your number or whatever, bro. We can make that happen. You feel me? So that's how I told him. He was like, all right, bet. So then like, fast forward probably like 6 months later, I got into his contract with his label. And like, I was on fire. I'm talking about, I was nominated for Artist of the Year in North Carolina. I just got off the little Hold Up track wave. So I mean, I was hitting. So this label signed me. And I was like, yo, I got this single called 100,000 Racks. We need to put Pastor Troy on it. And they was investing mad bread in me. So I'm like, he only charging 500. So he like, call him right now. So I called up PT, he answered first ring. I'm like, yo, this is JusJoose, bro. I'm like, I got the 500. Bro, on my label, like, bro, tell him we give him 750 in the QP if he'd come up here and do 2 songs with you.
Hood shit.
Pastor Troy rolled up, he drove up there in the fucking Astro van. That nigga drove from Georgia in the Astro van, came got that money, you feel me? So I'm like, oh, this how this music shit.
Shout out Pastor Troy. Definitely a good brother. I've met him on more than one occasion. Definitely a good dude.
Yeah, he did my thing on some hood shit. And then after PT, like, it's been straight OGs. Like, after Pastor Troy, you know, I put some bread together. I did the single with the Migos. This after I got out. I caught a song with the Migos. Like, boom. This the story ain't nobody ever heard. I got the song for the Migos for 5 racks. You feel me? I caught it right when it was on the come up. Like, I knew it was going to blow up. You feel me? So I got the song with the Migos for 5 bands. Yeah, put this on camera, screen record this. I got my Migos song for 5 racks. You feel me? Think about that shit. You feel me? So I got the Migos song for 5 bands.
And it shouldn't be surprising because not only are you an artist, you are actually a producer as well.
Yeah,
So it seems like you have an ear.
I made the beat to that Migos joint too. I had made the beat and put them on it. Like I just knew it was a good song. Like, so I put this some crazy shit right here. I ain't never told nobody this. Like, I put the song out on Twitter, right? Put the song out on Twitter, and I'm spamming niggas. Like, it's like 2013. Like, as soon as I got the Migos track, I'm spamming niggas. I'm an independent artist with a song with the Migos. You feel me? They like the biggest artists in the world now because I done held the song for like 8 months. So I'm spamming everybody on like Twitter, like retweet the song. And shout out DJ Ben Frank. He retweeted that shit. And when he retweeted it, Lil Flip seen it. And then Lil Flip retweeted it. So I slid and Flip DM like, hey bro, I'll put you on this shit. I just put it out. I'll take it down. I'll put you on the song. And so he hit me back and was like, send me the open track, Lil homie. I'm like, oh shit, Lil Flip about to do the song. I'm like, he about to charge the shit out of me though. So,
right.
So boom, I go on YouTube and did some like research on like split sheets and shit, like how you can get motherfuckers back ends. So I went to research on the split sheets and I hit Flip like, yo, I own this song. Like they did a one-time hire. I own 100% of the track. Like, can I cut you in some bread like on the back end? Like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna sell just off your name and the Migos name, you feel me? And so he was with that shit. Did the song in like 2 days, signed off, sent it back. I got the song cleared. It's still on iTunes. You feel me? It's shit. 6 years later, the song's still on iTunes. I own it.
That is love. Did you have any guidance as far as the business aspect of it? Because we have a lot of up and coming artists who are just so passionate and they want to get in the game and all they feel like is I have lyrics. But just like you said, doing research on split sheets and things like that, how did you master or how did you start to learn the business aspect of everything?
Well, I'll be honest with you, like, shout out to, he's like one of my business partners, you feel me? He still helps manages me, his name EJ, you feel me? And bro, like, he was like mad business oriented. He used to manage me, and like when he started managing me, he was real like strict on the business aspect. He was like, yo, Juice, you need to do this, and you need to do this. We need to sign up for this company. We need to sign up for this. You got to get Vivo. You got to get this. Like, he made the shit look major. Like, he helped me make the shit look major before the shit popped off. You feel me?
Gotcha.
And so when I learned that shit, I'm like, oh, all right, so before you blow up, you got to make yourself look like a star before you even get there. Like, you feel me? And so
would you say that's part of the saying, fake it till you make it? Or would you just consider that manifesting your destiny?
I wouldn't even say like, it's more like manifesting your destiny, more like speaking it in the representation, like speaking into existence. You feel me? Like, for example, like, not saying go buy fake jewelry and rent cars and do no shit like that, but I'm saying like on the music end. Like, for example, if you go into a studio and they got the same quality as a Beyonce, a Jay-Z, a Meek Mill, or somebody like that, and your song got that same quality, at least you give yourself and your listeners a fair chance. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, a lot of times people don't give themselves a fair chance with their quality, like, and they don't even look official. Like, people want to look up and see bios online. They want to see you on blogs. Like, they want to see you got a Vivo channel. Like, they want to see you got certain things. You feel me? So you just got to make that shit look official. You feel me? Not saying like as an artist, because not even all artists wear a bunch of jewelry and shit like that. You feel me?
That's
like,
true.
Some of the biggest artists is mad simple. They ain't flexing and flossing. Like, I'm from North Carolina. You feel me? J. Cole ain't even. J. Cole, one of the most simple rappers in the game. He ain't wearing nothing, but he rich as shit. You feel me?
Yeah, he just has a whole humble look to him. So I definitely get that. I get that. It kind of brings me into my next question. So you coming down here, definitely not being a stranger to the DMV, there are so many extremely talented artists all across the DMV. How would one of those individuals reach out to you? How can they, if they want to work with you and they feel like I have that fire, I have that spark, what is the best avenue for them to take?
Instagram. Hit me on the gram or hit me on Facebook, social media. Like, I'm one of the people, like, if you comment on reply, like, you feel me? Like, I like your comments. Like, I respond to everything. You feel me? Like, I respond to everything. So If you inbox me, I'm responding to it because I'm thinking like this. If you inbox me for a feature, I'm charging. So I'm thinking I'm not missing no money. You feel me? If somebody hit my DM, I'm thinking money and I ain't missing no bread. You feel me?
All right, all my DMV listeners, you already heard the man. If you feel like you got what it takes and he's definitely an artist that you want to collab with, hit him in a DM. He's all on social media, definitely easy to access, and he will respond. JusJoose, I'm finna jump into these BET Awards. Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah, man, I seen that bullshit.
Man, look, you answered my question without me asking it. I saw your post. I saw your post, and you kind of just said what I was thinking. Don't get me wrong. I'm all girl power, women empowerment, and all of that. But what was your initial thought when all the categories have gone through and Lil Baby didn't win anything? What was your
When I seen
very
it
first
initially,
thought?
when I seen it like initially, Instagram, you know, I've been rocking with the Baby for years. Like, that's bro, like, you feel me? We got introduced to each other about 5 years ago, and we represented Charlotte in the celebrity basketball game. And we just clicked and we linked up, and we've been fucking with each other ever since. So I support bro 1,000% on everything. So
The Baby, shout out the Baby too. Got to shout him out one time.
So like I was saying, like being that my music is based out of Charlotte right now, I follow a lot of North Carolina-based blogs. So boom, everybody was basically saying like, oh, the Baby 12 nominations, this and that. Lil Baby a lot for Artist of the Year. Lil Baby album, I ain't gonna lie, Lil Baby album was my favorite album this year. Lil Baby album and Rowdy Rich, you feel me? Like those are my two favorite albums this year, you feel me? So I felt like, and I ain't gonna lie, my favorite album right now is definitely 21 Savage. The 21 Savage Metro Boomin is crazy, you feel me?
Salute 21 Savage, another good brother.
They got released too late, so you know what I mean? I can't say that album, but when I seen the Baby didn't win nothing, I'm like, damn, like, and I'm looking through the nominations, I'm like, yo, Meg Thee Stallion won everything, you feel me? And so when I'm looking, I'm like, all right, I ain't want to see it, but everybody was thinking it, so I'm like, damn, you feel me? Like, they gave it to her, like, they gave her some awards, not saying that she didn't earn her position to be in the conversation, but I don't think, like, me personally, my personal opinion, nothing against her, I just don't think she had the album of the year, you feel me? Like, she should have won maybe Song of the Year, you feel me? She had a single with Beyonce, you feel me? So that's bigger than anybody on any other category. So you get a song with Beyonce, you win Song of the Year, Video of the Year, you got it, you feel me?
It's respectable. It's respectable. It is commendable. But like you said,
but album of the year,
12 nominate, nothing.
That's crazy. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, and like I told you, like, I'm a North Carolina-based artist, so we see a lot of the Baby on all these blogs. You feel me? So I'm like, yo, that's unreal. Like, it just seemed like unreal. 12 nominations. If I ain't gonna lie, 12? Shit, I was nominated for 3 at the Carolina Music Awards and didn't win it for a certain type of way. So 12, I would have been like 12.
And it given that platform, you know, on top of everything. No, I totally understand. I had to ask you about it because it was wild. It seems like you have come back and come back better. I know there was a time that you let all your fans know and all your listeners that you were taking some time off.
Yeah, I had
to get yourself together. And you have come back so strong. Like, we've been following you, and I just love what you've been doing. But I am curious, what prompted you to take that time away from the game?
Well, it wasn't my decision. You feel me? Like, I got caught up in some bullshit. You feel me? I had to do a little time. So it was like I got locked up and I had to do a little time. Like, I was facing some serious time. Like, you feel me? Like, serious federal time. Like, serious time. And thank God, like, I was blessed to be in a situation where I ain't tell on nobody and I came home stronger than ever. You feel me? So I was just in a good position, in a good situation to win. So I ended up getting out of that situation. And then right when I got out, I was having my a little boy. And then right after that, I ended up having another little boy, you feel me, with my now fiance. We had 2 back-to-back, you feel me? So
Congratulations.
So I thank you. So it was basically like, let me take some time off, be a father, raise them, and like just die down. Because I was doing so much moving around. Like we was traveling, we was going city to city, state to state. Like we was getting it in. So it was like, let me be a father, get everything together, get everything settled, and then once everything got settled and back together, I'm like, oh, it's go mode. I'm about to drive on these niggas. Like I'm back. Like you know.
No, you came back hard. You definitely came back hard. Definitely. So pandemic. The pandemic is crazy. What are some of the things really quickly that you've been doing to just kind of maintain your sanity? You being from North Carolina, CIAA was canceled. I mean, just so many different things that everybody is accustomed to doing to enjoy themselves. What are some of the things you've been doing outside of music to just maintain your sanity?
Man, the pandemic, like this was really the South by Southwest and Rolling Loud, you feel me? And everything was canceled. So this was like, them was gonna be like two of the biggest stages I would have ever been on. So
Right.
when they was both canceled, I was like, damn. And then it's like CIAA, like I done did a celebrity game every year it's been here. So when they canceled that, I'm like, damn, like it was like some of the major platforms I expected to be on to kind of really get this shit back jumping weren't there. So that shit really kind of like threw a wrench and shit. But I mean, during the pandemic, it just made my brand stronger though, because I really learned how to utilize the internet and social media. Like I learned like hidden talents I didn't even know I could do. Like I knew I was nice with graphic design. I didn't even know I was that nice with graphic design. Like I learned how to fucking do cartoons and
I know that's right. Stepped your game all the way up.
yeah, like so I had extra time in the house, so just practicing with folks things. So when the pandemic hit, I'm like, all right, I make money off beats, I make money off rap. You feel me? I make money with my studio. I need to find two more ways to make some money. So I started doing marketing. So I learned how to make money off marketing and advertising. You feel me? I know how to design websites. Like audio and video production is my trade. You feel me? I went to school with that. So for that, so I know how to do audio and video production. So I'm like, I started doing marketing with like digital billboards, started getting money with different shit. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, like I learned during the pandemic, this might sound crazy, but I learned how to make money off selling services that really anyone can do, but just people don't have the knowledge to do it. You get what I'm saying? I learned how to basically like just put a tax on common knowledge.
Oh, so we're gonna be looking out for that book real soon. That how to, yeah. JusJoose, how to make some more bread. Like
I real talk, like I really just learned how to put a tax on common knowledge. Like that's the thing with like everything costs, like everything in this music industry, everything in this entertainment marketing, I got a network to get you 100,000 plays on Spotify, organic, you feel me? And you're gonna get paid, you feel me? If I can show and prove that I can do this, and who can tell me I can't charge you $1,000 for the service, or I can't charge you whatever for the service?
Right.
So if you don't have the knowledge to do it, put whatever tax you want on.
I have a question for you. Answer without explanation. My question is, it's not even really a question, but you choose. Vote or nah?
I did.
Excellent. They say young Black men don't vote, don't care about voting. So I'm happy that you voted. I'm definitely happy that you voted. And I actually got one more question for you. One, have you worked with any international artists?
Yes, I did. One of my biggest artists I worked with, her name is Chanel De Niro, and she's huge. You feel me? Chanel is huge. Like when I say huge, like I'm talking like a song huge. And we linked up on Twitter, and she was looking for an American artist to work with.
Wow.
She just tagged me, and we did 2 songs together. I made one of her albums. I actually made her debut album, and she was on BBC Radio.
Oh, that's sweet. Shout out Chanel De Niro.
Yeah, she's huge. Like, so, like, if you put in JusJoose in Google and go to the tab and put news, that's the only thing that's actually in world news is me working with her. It's like world news. She's that big. You feel me?
Excellent. Excellent.
Like the news right up on there. Like she's on a whole nother level. But yeah,
do you have anyone else that's an international artist that you would love to work with?
Right now, I've been looking at a lot of international artists. You know, like my grandfather was Jamaican, so I definitely like to work with some reggae artists and like stuff like that. Like I listen to Papa Can, he hard.
Popcorn.
Yeah, I listen to you feel me? I listen to Movado. Egyptian is probably my favorite American.
Okay. All right, so you know how it go. All right. Those artists that you named, I completely love. I listen to reggae. I'm African. I listen to African music. I personally would love to hear you on something with like Burna Boy. I think that would be
Burna Boy the dope, man.
Man, I think that would be one of the dopest collabs. But
Burna Boy crazy, man. Shout out Burna Boy's album is immaculate.
Yes, big up Burna Boy. Big up Burna Boy. So it has been amazing talking to you, King. I really appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to rock with Movie Hood TV, because I know you could be anywhere else doing anything else, like in the studio. So I appreciate you taking this 30 minutes out of your life. Just for those who don't know, I'm sure more people know than don't, but for those who don't know,
it's No Favors 2, you feel me? I'm coming back with No Favors 2. The first No Favors, when I got out and dropped it, I hit thing was produced by me, rapped by me, everything, you feel me? So this one right here, you know, I got the crazy features on here. Like, I got songs with Blackboard on here. I got a song with me, Frenchie, and Ryder Banks. I just put it out like last week. That shit is like 30,000, 40,000, you feel me? It just dropped last week.
Well, let me go make it 30,001.
You feel me? It's 2 minutes. It's JusJoose featuring Ryder Banks and Frenchie, you feel me? I'm trying to think like, I got the little 16-year-old phenomenon Sauce Pack on there, you feel me? He's going crazy. Sauce Pack, he just signed the True University, signed the 2 Chainz. I got Sauce Pack on there. I got Tia Corinne on there. She just signed to the Baby label. Let me see. Of course, I got Frenchie on like 3 songs. You feel me?
Well, you know your Movie Hood TV family is definitely going to be glued. Again, King, I sincerely appreciate you. Wishing you the best, good things. So many more good things are going to come to you.
Thank you again for having me. Y'all have a blessed day. Shout out everybody on the live. You feel me? Stay tuned. There's more to come from JusJoose. Squad shit.
One love.
Flip switch, big drip, Luke Kane, fly kicks, pack in, kick flip, iced out, both wrists. Flip switch, big drip, Luke Kane, fly kicks, pack in, kick flip, iced out, both wrists. Big dripper, big flipper, big tipper. My life is a movie with no filter. Foreign cars when we pull up to the dealers.